Good morning, everyone.
Good morning. How you
Look at that,
doing,
Charlie.
sir?
My voice actually didn't break
I
like
know.
a
I was smiling
13-year-old.
because of that. You didn't crack. You didn't Peter Brady it.
I'm
How you
moving up
doing,
in the
sir?
world. I've matured since last week.
They dropped.
Yeah,
Anyways,
yeah, they dropped. They finally dropped, and I don't have a cold anymore. Oh.
uh,
Well, Charlie, now that Miss Denise hooked up the aftermarket, really nice speaker she got me.
yeah,
Yeah, my office setup here is looking about as professional as they come, Charlie.
nice.
I'm a little happy camper here.
Next thing you know, we're gonna see that mic. Uh,
The microphone coming in.
Yeah,
A
it'll be,
subscriber did send me one. I got it. I just
it'll be
one of
like
them.
this,
I
blah
just got
blah.
it. Yep, I just got to get it hooked up, Charlie. That's exactly right. Boy, if you put yours on and I had mine, Charlie, people be like, "Oh my God, these guys look professional." Yeah, we look professional. We're not, but we look
Absolutely
professional.
not. Well, let's say
Wow,
hello to some folks.
Kane's Coins was here at 4:02 in the morning. Um,
Gregory
Gregory was
Dixon
here at
was at 12:04 last night, 1:04 your time.
Uh,
We got Brian here. What's up, Brian?
Brian
There he
Orlier.
is, Mr. Paws himself. You
There's
guys,
Mr.
Robert's
Paz.
got
We'll be
a
talking about Mr.
huge
Paz in
giveaway.
just a minute here. That's right. Good
Mhm.
morning, Mystic.
Hey, Mystic.
And while we're saying hello to people, we'll leave that up there for Silver Paws.
Yep.
As a matter of fact, we'll just start off with Mr. Silver Paws. Today at 11:45, he is running a 3-ounce plus of silver for the Wounded Warriors Project. Please check out the link. He is going on at 11:45, guys, which is obviously 15 minutes after we finish. So he is participating in the Gold Painting Rooms or Communities Wounded Warrior Project, guys. So please support that. He's also given us 2 great prizes this morning. One of them, Rob Weigold's going to want really bad. So, guys, support the channels that support us, and also support the channels that are participating in this great Wounded Warrior Project.
Absolutely.
Charlie and I donated to it last night, and so did several of you good people. Actually, numerous of you good people donated prizes, including Amazon gift cards. So
Oh, it's
thank you very
completely
much.
awesome.
Look at this. Miss Denise is going to be going shopping, Charlie. So she's bringing me the whole thermal mug of coffee so it stays hot. So I will have hot coffee the entire time she's gone.
Do you have another cup to pour it in? You're not going to do that.
That's right, Charlie. I hooked up when we redid the desk yesterday, I hooked up the new computer and I had the computer screen laying down. And I thought I plugged the 2 cables into it. And then when I set them up, the cables went in front. So I'm like, crap, we got to unplug all this again. And she goes, lift up the computer. And I was like, what? You got to angle it this way to do it. And she just took the cords and put them under the stand. And I'm like, yeah, didn't think of that. That's right, Charlie. I put mud flaps on the front of my car one time on the front of my hot rod on the front wheels. I took the wheel off and I put the mud flap on, and I was getting ready to do the second tire. My buddy comes up and goes, why didn't you just turn the steering wheel and get the tire out of the way? And I go, because I didn't think of that. Menardoing back to 17, Charlie.
You've been a Menardo your whole life.
They just didn't have a name for it back then, Charlie.
Well, we call them dumbass, but
yeah.
Anyway.
What's that? We need that dumbass theme song that's here, Charlie. You're a dumbass.
Hey, Monty, what's happening, bud?
Morning, Monty. Good morning, Mr. Swifty. Good morning, Full Half. Joe, Bad Idea Lab Chop Shop's here. Good morning.
Hey, Greg.
Hi, Miss Melody.
Good morning, Mel. Jackson, what's up?
There's Stu here this morning. Good morning, Stu. There's Lucky James Eller. James, I hope your channel's coming back, sir. He's the one that had the channel next. Guys, check out James Eller. He had his channel bogarted by YouTube again, guys, for probably reasons we don't know and they can't tell us. So check out James Eller. If you were subscribed to him under Lucky James Eller, please make sure you resubscribe to get James's channel built back up. There's Mr. Pop House.
Everything got hit by him.
Yeah. I don't understand the whole Facebook. I have nothing on Facebook that anybody's going to glean anything out of my life on.
Well, they were explaining last week how people would they hack your account and then they send out to your friends to help you out, like you're hurting for money or something.
Oh, yeah. There's Nick Molnar. He says, good morning from my recliner. Another cold day, negative 10 Celsius.
Yikes! I was in the water yesterday.
Charlie, that's why I have trouble comprehending this. When you and I are on the beach in the water and people are saying they're still shoveling snow, I have trouble comprehending that.
That's right. James Schultz, how's it going? There's Bill Papa Rouse.
This sounds so much better.
Hey, Neil, good morning.
Good morning, Neil. Good morning, James.
Marty, what's up, bub?
Swifty, did I win yet? No, Swifty, but when we finish with the intro, Swifty, we are going to be doing a members race because I did not do any last week, Charlie, because we had Lou up. I did do the 2 Monday Digs races, so I owe 3 duck races to members. So we're going to be doing 3 members duck races today.
Sweet. Silver Wishes, good morning.
On top of all the other races. There's Marty V. Marty, or not Marty, yeah. Yeah, not Marty, Rob Weigold. But anyway, there's Silver Wishes. We want to thank her for donating the $5 star note yesterday. Thank you very much.
That's pretty
and
neat.
guys, if you haven't checked out Silver Wishes channel, please do. Another person who sends a lot of prizes our way.
Yes, absolutely. James Iron Antler, what's happening, James?
Good morning, James.
Captain Vic.
Captain Vic. Good morning, Neil. And there is the King Slob himself. Good morning, Mr. Troy.
Good morning, Danny.
Got Mexican Aztec design silver the other day. Somebody found it for him on the internet because he didn't know what it was. And whatever it was, they were asking $85 for it. So, again, he's out there being a slob, finding expensive silver.
Nice. Danny boy, what's up?
Good morning, Danny D. Danny D's in the basketball NCAA tournament with Tom Kingery and I. And I think somebody else, too. I think Georgiana or somebody else, too. Thank you to the several people that got in on Shane's tournament, guys. It's been a lot of fun. A lot of fun on his tournaments.
Mrs. Can-Do, good morning. Venture Zero, what's up?
Adventure says he is lurking, getting ready to head out. Well, good magnet fishing hunting. Danny Boy says he'll be listening in. Thank you, Danny.
Good morning, Mandy.
Good morning, Workmans.
William E., good morning.
William E.
Chilling the Grilling Adventures with Dan B. What's up, bud?
I know, Danny, and it didn't crack this morning. Big boy.
Mr. Martin Smythe.
He's up there with Dudley Do-Right.
Jackson, what's up, brother?
Boom, 25 likes already, they said. We're up to 52 good people this morning. Thank you very much.
Awesome. Grandma K, good morning, Grandma K.
Come on, Kelly.
Rob, what's up, bud? Javi, what's happening, brah?
Wow, we're up to 41 likes now. And what is the poll is the weather warmed up enough in your area to go treasure hunting yet? 78% of people said yes. And that's everybody except Nick Molnar.
Yeah. Poor Nick. Good morning, Beth.
There's Hobo Rob. Good morning, Hobo Rob. We appreciate you being here every weekend, becoming a super regular with a lot of these other folks.
Danny D says, I supported last night too. You absolutely did. Thank you so much, Danny.
Thank you, Danny.
Mr. Jim Steele.
Good morning, Jim. Good morning, Javier, brah.
Hey, Jan, how's it going?
Morning, Zach. I want to thank Zaxon yesterday. His explanation of why the bank may have been a pain in the ass giving me money. I thought about that overnight, and he's probably right on that. I probably did too many transactions in one day to where the bank probably thought I was exchanging money for a business. So thank you for that explanation, Zach. That I didn't think of that.
Good morning, Denna.
Venture says you got the package, Charlie.
Sweet. Silver Wrench, what's up?
Morning, Silver Wrench. Good morning, Miss Beth.
Mark, the senile detectors. What's happening, brother?
Boom. There's Miss Dina. I'll be. Good morning, everyone. I'll be watching on the TV for a bit. Want to say hello. Watching us on the big screen.
Nice.
Charlie, it was fun watching. It's fun watching an old episode of Young Sheldon when one of the neighbors gets a 27-inch TV and they're like, "Oh my God, look how big that screen is. Have you ever seen anything so big in your life? And it's in color." And I'm just rolling on the floor.
Check this out, Hobo Rob. I put up a pick a sticker as soon as Carson's Prospecting announced the WWP fundraiser, plus some extra stuff I'm throwing in.
Charlie,
A lot of
explain what a picker on a sticker is, Charlie.
That is a picker of gold that you can pick with your finger, with your pinch it, I guess, and it will be stuck to one of their stickers. That's why they call it a pick a sticker.
Sent you as a prize.
That's right. That's
picker
awesome.
on a sticker is I've learned about what those are too, and that's a pretty good. That's a great prize in the gold.
Absolutely,
folks. If it's a piece of gold that's big enough that you can pick up, like Charlie said, with your two fingers, that's a nice little piece of gold. And in the gold community, that's called a picker. Good morning, James.
There's Rob's event going on today. Come by and drop by for the WWP and chat with. We'll enter you in a giveaway.
Nick says,
you guys gotta go check that out.
No way. Well, Nick, you wouldn't have any problem. You could just walk right out to the lake, buddy, and just keep on walking because the ice is probably still so thick.
5 Mile Relic Hunter, you got McClory last night, bud.
Morning, Gregory Gibson.
Welcome, 5 Mile.
I was at the Nitty Gritty Dirt Band concert last week. Wow, there's a name from the past.
That's right.
Are you kidding me? I was like, I'm here. No, you weren't.
We didn't see you. Sorry, man.
Danny, I just picked him off the drop of a hat, Danny. I had my bracket done in like 10 to 15 minutes, Danny. Just completely flying by the seat of my pants. And yet 2 years ago, Danny, I picked the Kansas Jayhawks because my sister said they were a pretty good team. And they won the whole thing 2 years ago, and I won Shane's gift card. So my sister said they weren't that good this year, but I did pick them to win the first round game, and they got trounced. National champion 2 years ago, and they got trounced in the first round by some scrub team. So that screwed up my bracket right away. And then she sent me a text. I told you they sucked. I go, I thought they could win the first round.
Randy Rillos and Relics. How's it going, Randy? Haven't seen you in a minute, bud.
Good morning,
Mr. Mike Henninger.
Scott McClory.
Mr. Scott McClory.
There you go, Charlie. Do the dolt sound.
Dope.
You're official there, 5 Mile Relic. Good morning, Mr.
Minix. What's up, brother?
Good morning, Mr. Minix. Olin Borden. Chilling with Dan B.
Hey, Olin. Sweet.
Danny Boy's got a busy day planned today.
Awesome.
There's Mr. Yodi.
Scott got his coin scope. Good deal there, Scott.
Boom. Nanu. Thank you, Mr. Chappie.
Sweet. There it is.
Thank you, Jen. Appreciate it. Guys, I am 2 weeks behind on the prizes because with this shuffling the office around and everything, guys, moving, I've moved everything around, but I will get everything out probably Monday. I'm going to work on my Monday Digs video today, and I have to do a presentation for I am guest speaker at my metal detecting club, and I am doing a numismatic speech. I've learned how to pronounce that word. I'm just growing up all over the place, Charlie.
Bill Diggins, SoCal, what's going on?
Gold Sniping Farmer, come on, son. I love everybody having their catchphrases. And Riddle says, member for 6 months. Thank you very much, Randy. James is saying hi to Chappie. Good morning, Mr. Bill Diggins, SoCal. Thanks, hon. See ya. Full Half says he got his dime.
Boom! Expressions of the outdoors. Wayne just hooked you up, bud.
Thank you, Wayne. Much appreciated, Wayne. Nick says, I'll go detecting on the ice looking for fish.
Look at this guy. Boom! Rob just sent you $5 as well.
Wow,
on top
Rob,
of all the stuff he's giving away today for you. Man, Rob, you the man. Thanks, Robin.
Rob Silver Paws' name is going to come up quite a bit today, guys. He's donated 2 prizes today, guys. And while he's donated the prizes, we're going to talk about him going live at 11:45 for the Wounded Warriors. And I admit, and I said this last night on the stream, guys, I don't do a lot of donations for people, especially people I've never heard of. You know, if they're not part of our circle here, guys, or I've never heard of them, or it's some channel, you know, I've just never heard of. I don't do a lot of these donation things, guys. But when it's for an item like this, and our community's doing it, and it's a crossover event like metal detecting and gold panning and magnifishing, and it's for a project, a national project like Wounded Warriors. You know, that's something that Greg from Yankee Down South, he does for the Florida event. All the money goes to them, to the local Wounded Warriors project up there his way that does the therapy with the horses. Beautiful horses up there. Happy to, guys. And Charlie and I donated last night. Like I say, about 6 or 8 of you last night did also. So thank you so much. It's going to be, we were joking last night. There were so many of you donating. It's going to be like a mini Christmas live when him
and Benzo get together.
Yeah, when Benzo's channel, when they do it.
And that'll be happening Wednesday night.
Gold Sniping Farmer, knock on my new desk wood. This new computer is freaking awesome. And an update on the old new computer that's 11 months old that went belly up. I took it to my local computer guy, and since it has a dual drive, he was able to get my pictures and my all my videos off. I bought a 5 terabyte hard drive, gave that to him. He put all my pictures and videos on that. He did confirm that the C drive, the hard drive that runs the computer, was completely fried. So he put it all back together. Denise picked it up yesterday. He only charged me $60 for all that. So Denise and I wrapped it up. And if you look right there in the living room, there is that big box right there. That is the computer. They've already sent me the return label, and that is going to UPS tomorrow. And they are either going to send me a new one, replace the hard drive and send me that one back, or send me an Amazon gift card for what we paid. But either way, Denise and I will have 2 brand new computers set up, and that part's going great, guys. We've been working really hard to upgrade the channel. We got this new professional business desk yesterday. We got a new wooden file cabinet to match it. You can see we moved my display cabinet over to that wall there, and Denise bought me some new cubbies and containers. We've got the printer and the scanner set up so I can start scanning all my tax receipts. It's getting scary, Charlie.
You're a grown-up.
Now, if we could just find the Real and the missing fob, we'd be in great shape.
It's probably in that computer.
Let me tell you this. I did go over the Mercedes. Before I sold the Mercedes, I went over that with a fine-tuned comb to make sure that fob wasn't in that Mercedes that I lost.
Hey, Rob, Silver Paws 22. I want you to do me a favor, bud, for that WWP event you got going on today, the Wounded Warrior program fundraiser you got going on. I got to run their wife around today, but could you put me down for a coin scope and what part of your giveaways there, bud? I think that would go good with the silver community. So if you would do that, sir, I appreciate you.
Charlie's the man. Good morning, Brooklyn Chip. Good morning, Happy Chappy.
I got to say this one real quick, Rob. John, you got McCloried last night, sir. Sorry, buddy.
Charlie's keeping track of our McCloried people this morning. Because there's quite a few of you who were here this morning that got McCloried last night.
Yes, sir.
I haven't seen Florida Sand.
Good morning.
I haven't seen Florida Sand Hunters this morning, but they got McCloried last night too.
They did.
Good morning, Martin Bishop.
Hey, Martin, how's it going?
Hobo Rob's catchphrase is Hobo Rob and me a dog catching out. Ooh, there's a 1 ounce Charlie Brown specialty in the can. There's a 1 ounce Silverton wavy flag and a 1 ounce Silvertown crossbar plus more. Nice. Guys, he's got some good looking stuff. On a regular weekday, he does his auctions. There's some gorgeous stuff. So yeah, There is some phenomenal stuff today.
Oh yeah, I got to.
Bill sent you an email.
Yeah, I want to show that real quick.
Yeah, that's exactly, Riddles. Finger crossed for silver today. Yeah, Danny got a great response to her thing that Shane did. Shane was all over that.
I'm going
Oh,
full screen real quick, Rob. If
Silver
that's all
Paws
right.
is right, guys. They have a donor that's doubling everybody's donation.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead,
That is
Charlie.
awesome. I just wanted to show out Bill Diggin SoCal's new logo.
Ooh,
That is pretty cool.
that is clean.
It is.
I
Nice job there, Bill.
I just love that that seagull they got with the headphones. That
Yeah,
he
it's
is
pretty
just.
neat, huh?
I don't know who they had designed that, but Bill, they did a great job on that.
Yes, sir.
Holy smokes! Memorial Day, we were doing our annual WWP auction. We have raised $303,000. Wow, that makes my $750 for the food bank look pretty sad.
Pretty
Wow,
pathetic there,
Chappie.
Rob.
Freaking awesome, Chappie.
Oh, wow.
Good morning, Brad.
Hey, Brad, how's it going, bud?
Marty, the TV tray's still here. I just don't have to use. There's the TV tray, Marty. But now that I've got a big enough desk, Marty, I can actually put my notepad and other stuff. This is a really nice desk, guys. This is the most professional desk I've ever. I was telling Denise off camera last night. I got a little emotional. I said I've always wanted a real professional desk like this. At my house, Charlie, I still have my desk from being 10 years old. My parents got me. I still have that desk in my bedroom at my house.
It's vintage.
It is good right now. Right now, Charlie, they call that, what do they call that? Mid America, mid
That's
century,
right.
mid
Something
century.
like that.
It's a 1960 desk, Charlie, and it is. Yeah, I'm like that desk is 65 years old right now. This baby might be worth a few bucks.
That desk probably had your first Menardo moment.
It had a lot of Menardo moments. And you know what's under the glass on that desk, Charlie? My parents gave me, when the first moon landing, the picture of the three astronauts in their spacesuits with the moon behind them, and that there was it was a big like 11 by 15 print.
Uh-huh.
I still have that. It was like, obviously they didn't really sign it, but it was like an autographed. Um, let me.
Rusty Fines, good morning. That's true, Scott.
Right here, Charlie. I'll put this up. Let me see if I can do it under image file. No, it'll be under page file. This is still under my screen on my desk.
Oh, that's cool.
My parents got me that the week of the moon landing, and that's what's under the glass on my desk right there.
Wow. So you got an original though. It's not a reprint, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
that's
one of our first copies of it.
that's been under the desk since '69.
Wow.
So,
and being underneath that glass, I imagine it's pretty protected, sealed.
Yeah, it's just the same shape as it was when I got it. That was a desk, Charlie, when I cleaned it out for the first time when eBay was brand new, when the internet, you still had dial up through AOL.
Yeah.
I was scrolling through that desk, and that's when I found my Batman Pez with the blue cape from the 60s that I had as a kid.
Yeah.
Charlie, that turned out to be one of the first things I ever sold on eBay. The original Batman from the 60s Pez dispenser with the blue cape, because nobody ever had the cape anymore. And the cape even had a little crack in it. I got $73 for that Pez Batman.
Nice. The Lucky Duck Digger, good morning.
Nice. Bill left the Xterra Pro for the grandson in Tennessee. You probably have a good detectors when you come back. Oh, look at this. Troy's heading out already.
Well, I'll tell you what, Rob, our beaches filled up yesterday.
I got your picture, Charlie. Did you?
Couldn't go this morning, man. And it is flat. I mean, the water is flat up here right now.
Charlie sent me a picture of his gold ring yesterday, guys, and then look at this. Look at his beach mobbed already. I'll be
Yeah,
honest with you though, Charlie. Clearwater looks that way right now too.
that's awesome.
I
I
mean,
want to go
full.
so bad, but the wife, there's no way on Sundays I could do anything but what she
They
wants.
they they said they actually said yesterday that some of the very last businesses that were affected by the hurricane are opening up this week for spring break. So it looks like Clearwater Beach is going to be pretty much 100% back from the hurricanes in full swing. And they even opened up the pier a couple weeks ago, Charlie. The pier had a lot of damage, and they opened up the pier. That's a big attraction. And then the weekend Friday and Saturday night vendors that all come there. That they have like a carnival atmosphere nights on the vendors have all come back. So the Friday and Saturday nights, and then next month, I think 2 or 3 weeks from now, the International Sand Festival is coming back,
Oh, nice.
and that is a huge draw.
Yeah, that's a big event. Hi ho, Silver. How you
Oh,
doing?
Bill said he's going to make it a challenge coin.
Oh, sweet, Bill. There's a surprise on the back of it too. Mr. Tully, how's it going?
Yes, the '60s weren't real. The '60s were real, Jackson, but just most people don't remember them.
Hi, Natalie Eton Beach. How you doing?
Wow, I'm not that old, guys.
She can only stay for a short time, Rob. It's 12:26 there in the morning. Wow.
Thank you, Miss Natalie. Eaton Beach. Good morning, Mr. Tully.
The Fluff Nugget, what's up?
Wow, Nick says we're up to 70, and I look over, we're at 76. Thank you, good people. Oh, Chappie says, come to Ohio and I'll take you to the Neil Armstrong Museum just up the road. Chappie, I will take you up on that next time in Ohio. Denise has relatives in Ohio, and they were really nice enough to let me stay in their extra bedroom when I was there, Denise's uncle. And if I do that again, Chappie, I will definitely take you up on that, sir. I would love to see that museum. You don't want to go to a museum with me, though, guys. I'm one of those people that reads every display and every sign with all the info there. There's a lot of people don't know it, but there's a huge museum underneath the Golden Arch or the arch in Missouri. When you go underground to get, because the thing's buried like 50 feet into the ground for that weight of that arch. So when you go underneath there, there's a whole museum under there on the Wild West and the gateway to the West. And I was reading, everybody's like, can we go? I'm like, I haven't read this plaque yet.
Good morning, Angie.
When I took my nephew on a cross country trip when he was 15, and we went to DC, and we went to a lot of the museums in the Smithsonian. Man, I was that Air and Space Museum, Charlie. Boy, you could spend a half a day in there. Look at that full half. Says Angie, you're here just in time to lose the first race.
Good morning, Paula.
He doesn't need to, Fluff Nugget. People are doing that on their own.
Yeah,
And
I
there's
got one last night.
Yepper, Charlie.
Look at that
Charlie
thing.
killed it.
14K white gold. And he's sick. Fun with dirt. How's it going?
Charlie gets more rings in a weekend than I got all of last year.
How you doing, Tony?
Morning, Chris Roberts. Good morning, Fun with Dirt. There's Miss Tanya Elliott. Good morning, Miss Tanya.
Mr. Chris Roberts. Good morning to you, sir.
Mark the senile detectorist.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God. I'm at the bottom, Charlie.
No. I'm
Yes,
almost down there.
because at 9:31, Hobo Rob says, I'll say it looks like a blue topaz. So I'm at the bottom.
Wow. Good morning, Tanya.
Full
I'm
Hat
getting
says
down
he
there.
got his first ring. That is a sweet find. Doesn't matter if they're junk or not. Full Hat finding it. I still think finding a ring is one of the most exciting things you can
Oh,
do.
it is. Absolutely.
Of course, there's also not much better than when you pull up and there's that chain stuck to one of the holes and it's hanging down below your scoop too. That's
Yeah. I've had that happen a couple of times.
and when I found that lady's
Thank you.
$20,000 gold and diamond tennis bracelet. She just stood there and cried and cried and cried.
I imagine. Paula thinks aquamarine. We were kind of looking at that too.
That'll be Charlie's job this week, guys, to stop at a jeweler on the way to work or whatever and find out exactly what that is and if it's real or not.
Yeah. Well, the diamonds are real on the side, so I can't imagine the stone not being real.
And Charlie, that's something I've never done yet in my digging careers. I have not got a ring with a real diamond in it yet.
Really?
Nope. Of all the rings I've found, all the stones, all the gold and the silver rings I've found, all the stones have not been real. The only real diamonds I ever got, I was with Tom Riley on a curb strip in Clearwater, and I got that pin, like a small. It was an old vintage pin because we were on 1930s curb strips, and it had two little teeny diamonds in the end. And I found that recently, and one of the diamonds has fallen out. So who knows where that went? But so that little brooch I got, that's silver, was the only thing I've ever had with real diamonds in it.
Wow.
Tanya says, please show it again.
Okay. Here's yesterday's find. Still trying to figure out that stone that people think aquamarine or topaz. The diamonds on the side are real. It's 14K white gold. Really pretty ring. But yeah. Depositors are coming back to the beach, guys. So.
Well, let's put
Zach.
I saw Zach's comment.
Hey, Pat, passive brother, how's it going? Well, bud, you're 30 minutes in. You're gonna have to start running a couple of those races if we want to stay on track here, huh?
Yep. Let me show you something real quick.
Yep. Oh, thanks, Lucky Duck. Thanks, 5 Mile.
There is Clearwater Beach this morning, Charlie. Let's wait till it switches camera. There's the roundabout.
The Watchers News, Miss Maddock. How's it going?
Good morning, Watcher. And come on, switch over to the beach. And there we go, Charlie. Now, yesterday, all those canopies were full yesterday.
Man, Rob, it looks like that water down that way is pretty flat right now, too.
Oh, yeah. If I was there, Charlie, I'd be in that water past those teeny little bit of breakers, sure. And it'd just be glass out there.
Yeah.
And that's, Charlie, that area right there where that like house is on the pier.
Yeah.
For some reason, that's where a lot of the tourists that are, how do I describe this? For some reason, that's where a lot of your foreign people hang out there.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where I found the gold
grills.
The gold grills. We found mine. I found in the water. Denise K found hers in the sand. And Clearwater Mike has found 3 sets of gold grills on Clearwater Beach.
Yeah, Brad's found 2. I haven't found 1 yet. That's on my list here.
So, alrighty, let me get that race up, Charlie.
Shane Holbert, I think Shane sent you an email, Rob, about a couple of halves, colorized halves he found in a box yesterday.
Ooh. Okay.
It's Pat. Thank you, Silver Paws. It's Pat passing President's birthday today. Happy birthday, Bubba.
Happy birthday.
Watcher, I agree with you 100%.
All right, guys.
Angie, and you wonder why you're not in the races. Oh, I mean, thanks, Angie.
All right, guys. This is for a members race. And set. Sorry for the members. I haven't run races. Like I say, we had Lou on last week and I forgot. So we're going to run 3 members races today.
Nice.
3, 2, 1. We got 99 people in this race, Charlie.
Wow. And what is this for, Mystery Silver or what's this?
This is for Mystery Silver.
Nice. Jeff Brewers, what's happening, brother?
Morning, Mr. Brewers.
That's right. That's right, Danny D. Who's Angie? Never heard of her before.
Yeah, well, she didn't get McCloried last night. "21 again for the third decade." That's exactly
Uh-huh.
me. Nice, Mark.
Ronald Yassi, how's it going, bud?
Morning, Ronald. It looks like there's about 4 or 5 names here, Charlie. I'll add to the regular races before we run our first regular race.
Okay. And again, guys, you're going to see what Paz is giving out. Guy's sick. Thank you so much, Robert.
We'll do one of his too, Charlie. After when we get done with this race, I'll update the list and then we'll do the graded dime that Paz has.
The
We'll
what
start
one?
that up.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, you guys missed it, man. Mr. Charlie went on a giveaway spree last night. Two of those colored diggers.
Yeah.
All right, guys, here's the 19-second fade.
There's a lot of people in chat giving away stuff last night.
There was. All right, guys. Chester the Gamer's up there. I don't even know who the hell that is. Here comes Dan. Here comes Dan. Boom. Dan smoking treasures.
Congratulations, Dan. I haven't seen him this morning. He might be lurking, though.
Oh, Miss Amanda was here last night.
Mm-hmm.
Right,
Mrs. Candu is here.
Let's start the timer. Man, most everybody, not everybody, but most everybody got in before the timer last night.
Mm-hmm. Good morning, Wendy.
Good morning, Miss Wendy.
We're going to give one away today, 5 miles, so you got a chance still.
There you go. All righty, guys. We need to hear from Dan Smoking Treasure or Amanda because we know Mrs. Kendu is here.
Mm-hmm.
Amanda was here last night. Everybody was happy to see her.
Oh, absolutely. She's got a lot of stuff going on, too, so wish her the best. Yeah, you could have had it last night. You McCluried yourself there. 5 mile. John CZ Digger, what's going on, brother?
5 Mile, they are dope looking. They're definitely, yep, Mrs. Kendu's here. She's already answered.
Mm-hmm.
We're waiting on Dan or Amanda. And boom, there we go.
There you go.
Mrs.
Kendu
Kendu,
for the win.
congratulations. I'll be sending her some mystery silver. Thank you for being a member.
Hey, Rick Hay. It's good to see you here, Rick Hay. How you doing, sir?
Hi, Rick Hay. I hear you got a surprise win
here, Rick Hay.
I hear you got a surprise win last night.
That's right.
All right, Charlie. Let me get the other racers. A few names I want to add that popped in today. We haven't seen in a while, like CZ.
Regina G. Good morning,
Regina G is in the house. The Gork is in the house. And Mr. Vernon's here coming out swinging.
What's up, bud?
Okay.
Good morning, Anna. Good morning, all. Slept in late today.
Good for you.
You got to do that sometimes.
Charlie, I heard when Paz texted me this morning about 8:05, and I heard it go off. Charlie, I was in this deep sleep, and I thought it was you calling me or texting me to tell me I was late for the stream. So I jumped out of bed and I looked over the clock and it said 8:03, and I was like, "Where the fuck is texting me at 8:03?"
Johnson, I slept in myself. Kenneth, good morning.
Let's get CZ Digger in there. Wow, Miss Mermaid. Thank you very, very much. I love those $100 donations that Miss Mermaid does.
The first time we saw it, I had my mouth
I,
down.
I did. I freaked out for a second, Charlie, before I saw that little MX next to it.
That's right.
Yeah, Charlie, that was like that first huge gold ring I found with stones on it that said, I didn't know what 1/20th 14K meant. When I walked around all day with that ring in my pocket thinking I was a millionaire.
Fluff nugget.
All right, let me go to participants because there's a few people in here I know we need to get. I know we got Brewers in here. Brewers has been coming in so much. Brewers is now on the permanent list, Brewers.
You got the watcher in there, numismatic?
Just put him in. And I believe 5 Miles already a regular in here.
Yep.
Yep, he's in there regular. Oh, James Schultz. We got to add James Schultz.
Huh. I thought okay. I know Canes is in there.
Yeah, Kane's Coins has been in for a while.
Mm-hmm.
Jan's in. Jan's in. I know Dina's. I've got Dina in here all the time now too.
Mm-hmm.
It's great seeing all the new people in here. We thank you very much, guys.
Mr. Goldpenny Ducky Jocko, what's up?
Jocko, we know he's in here all the time.
Oh, absolutely no problem, Jocko. Been busy around here so much lately.
Morning, Patty D. And yes, Regina G, you are in there. Oh, we got to add Rusty.
Rusty Relics?
No, was it Rusty Nugget? I believe it is.
Oh yeah, Rusty Nuggets. I think he put him in last night, unless it's a different list.
I took him out because I thought he was part of the gold painting crowd that wasn't going to be here this morning, but I put him back in.
Sweet.
And make sure Ronald's in here. Yep, Ronald's in. Workman's in. Chop Shop, Neil.
Pause just sent this over, Rob. This is what some of the prizes are giving out today. There's some uncirculated coins as well that is going to be going out.
See, that Charlie Brown 1 ounce round is just...
That's cool, isn't it?
That is just cool as hell. I mean, come on, folks. That's awesome. Now, are they giving that away or is he auctioning that off, Charlie?
It's for a spot. It's all fundraising stuff just to help the Wounded Warrior programs. But for doing that, they put you in the race and you get a chance to win some of these prizes.
I might have to go put a bid on that Charlie Brown, Charlie, and surprise Denise with that.
She'd love it, huh?
I mean, she likes we have a lot of cartoon character art around her. Most of it's Disney. That's not Disney, but still, that's Charlie Brown's classic right there.
Oh, absolutely. Oh, okay. Here we go, Rob. All 3 ounces are in one race. 20 spots left for $5 a spot. And it all goes to a good cause. The Wounded Warrior program.
Oh, so you can't buy that for a spot?
No, you can't buy that for $5. You can get a chance to win it for $5.
If that was like a 1 ounce for like $35 or whatever, I was going to buy that for a donation. I'll go over there. I'll go over there and see how it works.
Yeah.
All righty, guys. I've got everybody.
Well, Rob, I mean, if you got, I don't want to step on your toes on this, but do you want to have Rob up for a second so he can explain how it works?
Yeah, we can do that. Charlie, you never have to ask me, buddy. This is your stream too.
Wow, Rob, that one It's actually a $75 ounce of silver that Charlie Brown is. Wow.
Well, I would imagine that's, you got to make that specific mold to match him and then paint it. Yeah, but yeah, if Rob wants to come up for a few minutes, happy to have Rob up.
Can I copy and put the link, or do you have to do it?
I'll do it real quick.
Okay.
Be happy to.
Rob, if you got a second, I know you said you were lurking, you were busy. If you got time, could you come up and just kind of give everybody the lowdown on what's happening today?
There you go, guys. Brad says he wants 4 spots for that chance for that Charlie Brown. You betcha, Rob or Brad.
Yeah.
That thing is sweetness. 5 Miles says, Mermaid, my buddy wrote a song called Coffee is a Drug. Well, I can agree with that.
Yep.
We'll have Paws come on and explain it.
Yeah, he said to give him about 5 minutes.
Yep, sounds good.
He'll go through the whole deal with you guys.
Thanks for being here, Miss Mermaid.
Mm-hmm. Ficus and Toast.
Ficus and Toast is here. He's in the races.
Roman with Ringo. Good morning.
Morning, Ringo.
Lady Squaw, good morning.
I believe Lady Squall's also one of our regulars. She stays in there.
There's our buddy Ed flashing your pan. What's happening, Ed?
Morning, Ed. Make sure we got Ringo in here, but I'm pretty sure Ringo stays in at all times.
Yeah, you got him at a Ringo and Czar in there.
Yep.
Lady Squaw says, I'm wiping the sleep out of my eyes right now.
Wow, and this wasn't even the changeover week.
No.
I guess everybody need to catch up on some sleep this week. And I actually, Charlie, Denise came out. We got done the stream. You and I and Zaxxon said goodbye. Mm-hmm. And I sat here and I set up 3 of my races last night. That took like 45 minutes. I got all them done. Took out some lames from last night that I knew weren't going to be here today. Added some. Got that done. And then I started going down the rabbit hole of watching some shorts. And then I got on John Wick reaction videos. I love watching those reaction videos of people watching movies for the first time. And John Wick's a good one. And I heard this little noise, and I looked up, and Denise was like off my shoulder, kind of scared the crap out of me. And she's like, honey, it's 2:36 in the morning. Don't you think you should go to bed instead of sitting here watching shorts all night long? Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
Yeah. Especially seeing how you got to host a show early in the morning.
Yeah.
Why don't you just drink out of that?
It's too hot to drink out of that. Now I spilled
it. Talk about this last week.
Now I spilled it all over the place.
It wouldn't have happened if you just picked it up and sipped out of it.
Where's my rag at?
Oh my gosh!
Where's my professional rag that goes here?
It's next to the Real. Greg, Yankee down south. What's happening?
Charlie Paws is here.
Let's bring him up there, sir.
Look at that. Oh, okay. I'll bring him up. I thought you were going to do it. I'll bring him up. There you go.
There we are. How you doing, Robert?
I can't get my one camera to work. Hold on.
Uh-oh.
Don't you love technology?
Good morning, Denise Kidder.
I can't get my one camera to work to be on face.
That's okay. Just let everybody know what's going on today, bud.
Hold on. I got an echo. The echo's gone, right?
You're good.
You're good, yep.
Well, we already know the giveaways. You know me. I already get them all ready. This way it don't go out. Every month I do at least an announcer show and raise like $100 for Wounded Warriors. But it's to remind me about my good friend, Michael Prospecting, who passed away. I think it's been 2 years now. But the Charlie Brown, what it is there's 20 spots left. It's $5 a spot. Like I said, the Charlie Brown's a $75 ounce of silver alone. But these have already been paid for once. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They were won in a race. So I put them up. And like I said, we got this nice, let's see if I can get it to come in, a nice ounce of crossbar.
Wow.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Still in the Max bag. Then you got the wavy flag from Silvertown.
That is always cool.
And an ounce of copper, the booby one.
Oh, we like boobies.
The booby
That's
couple.
why we showed it. And like I said, the Charlie Brown is a 1 ounce, which is pretty sweet.
Oh, that is just way too cool looking.
That's sick.
I mean, how can you go wrong for $5 at a chance? And everybody knows me. I'm right up front with everything. The money goes right over at the end of the stream.
That's
Sometimes I
awesome,
even
right?
pay for it even before I run something. But
All right, so Paz, how can they donate?
all you got to do is come over to the channel and say they want a spot. Put if they want 1, 2, like you said, someone wanted 4.
Yeah, Brad says he wants to get in on it.
Okay, so Brad just needs to come over and put that in chat, and the pay information will be dropped there, and he'll have 4 spots out of the 25 spots. It's a 25 spot race.
So you guys go to Silver Paws 22. And what time is this kicking off at, Rob?
11:45. What's up, Chris Roberts? And then this is going to be a smaller race from past and present.
Oh, nice. That's
These
from
are gonna
Pat
be-
then.
These are going to be like $250 a spot in a 10-spot race to raise money.
And what's in the tubes?
This tube is from 2010 to 21 National Park quarter set, 56.
Okay.
Different quarters from the years. And this is the dollar one from 2019 to 2021. There's like 6 of them in here.
Nice.
Cool.
These guys actually got writing on it. I on the
Yeah,
edge.
the dollar coins have writing on the edge. Yes.
Is it Mexican?
No, those are U.S.
Okay, yeah, because my girl's yelling at me, trying to tell me what it means, because she looked it up this morning. I forget real quick, but that's what I said. This will be one small race, and then the other spots, like I said, that Brad wants to get in. This will be the 25 spots, and there's like 16 spots left now. But it comes in the can. It comes with the
Oh, it's got its own case and a COA.
yeah, the Charlie Brown does, and then like I said, and the extra 2 ounces. So there's 3 ounces of silver. Like I said, Charlie Brown alone, $75.
I'm definitely getting in on that.
You know, you just got to drop a number in chat, and the pay information's always there. But
Now, Rob, do you have to be there to win it?
no, if you win because you're in.
Okay, gotcha.
You
Brad
know?
wants to know, Rob, what time zone are you in?
What's that?
What time zone are you in?
East Coast.
Eastern time there, Brad.
Same as our
Eastern
time.
time. If you stop by when we start and get the pay information, you don't have to stick around. You know what I mean? Because I know
Yeah.
Sundays are busy for people.
And Dana wants to know, what payments do you accept?
I take Venmo, Cash App, PayPal. Zoltan drops all that like when we start because he mods for me. So
Well, I've
then
got
you can
PayPal, so I could do that.
and
Bob.
you gotta have a U.S. mailing address.
Wait, you
I
guys.
don't know how to mail out of state. I would have to talk to somebody because I know it's expensive to ship to like the UK or to Canada.
Yes.
Hey, Rob, did you read this? Did Shift Kicker pass away?
Yes.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah, God bless her.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
she
I
lost her.
forgot to tell you, Charlie. I thought Rob would tell you. Rob's slacking.
Yeah,
over there.
I was going to text him late last night, but it was when I saw it pause, but it was too late. But I was going to talk about it as soon as you got off the screen today because a few people talked about it. But yeah, she lost her battle with cancer.
Oh, man, that sucks.
Yeah. You know, loved by all, like I said. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
She's really numb. But like I said, and you always see what's on my table. I got some good stuff up there, and we always run like $5 a spot, usually for 12 spots regularly.
Nice.
And I'm on Mondays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays, lunchtime, 12 o'clock on the East Coast. That's right, Chappie. She's definitely going to be well missed, Shit Kicker.
Yeah.
I mean, it blew my mind. Someone sent me a text message and said, "Did you hear?" And I was just like,
Yep, too much of that going around.
yeah, but that's what's going on today. Like I said, you want me to show my giveaways for today then?
Yeah, if you don't mind, yeah, be a lot easier. Monty wants to know, is that only U.S. Paws?
Yeah.
There you go, guys.
You have to have a U.S. mailing address. But Paws has got new swag bags.
It's a nice looking bag, sir.
So if people win, they like I said, for like giveaways, I'll give the bag aways. But the bags are strictly for like members or paid members. But we got the 69 Camrio in there.
Nice looking dime there, sir.
It's a 2005 S. Will come with the bag. And like I said, I'm already set up. I just got to mark somebody's name, whoever wins, on the envelope.
Sweet.
You guys know how I roll. Then we have the other one, the other swag bag. And this one has an uncirculated 1974 dollar.
Cool.
It's uncirculated. It's still sealed. No, there's two giveaways. So however you want to give them away today.
Nice. Appreciate you, Rob. Really do, man. And good luck today at that event.
I tell you all the time, I can't take it with me.
That's true.
That's exactly right.
I would rather share while I'm able to. And I've been pretty fortunate lately. So I've been doing a little bit more giveaways.
That's good to hear. I know
like
the community's got to appreciate it.
Oh, I can't take it with me. I want to share while I'm here.
Well, I know I'm going on at 11:45, and I'm definitely donating for that to win a chance for that Charlie Brown.
I think that's what everybody wants. My girl wanted to keep it. You should see the Woodstock we have.
Oh, that would be cool.
The Woody.
Oh man, his little bird buddy.
Yeah.
And then there's Snoopy. There's 3 of them.
Nice.
So there's 3 different ones. Like I said, we have the 2, but that one was on sale, and that one was on sale. I paid 72 something for that. Like I said, I'm right up front with everything.
Yeah.
You know. Wow. It was actually one. Like I said, we had races up when I run during the week, and what I do is I put a spot or so in for WWP. Well, WWP happened to win a couple races. That's why there's so much silver there. They won like 3 races in the last 2.5 weeks.
Oh, nice.
So I would rather put them all together to even give somebody a better chance, you know. I could probably auction them off and get a couple more dollars, but it's not about that.
I like that Batman one you got back there.
Yeah, that's the new one.
I saw that one too, Charlie.
This is the new one. Charlie, I think these are like $48, actually.
That is sick.
This is the new 2024. The colorized one is like $98. I'm like, I'm not paying $98 or something. I'm not a Batman. Like I said, that one I think was $48.
Nice.
Batman.
Well, like I said, you can see when I run during the week, 5 for 12 spots. That's $60. So what am I actually making?
Charlie, they have the Charlie Brown and Snoopy with his like camping gear on with his little hat.
Yeah.
They have a pair of them together, each 1 ounce for $129 on AppMex.
What is that?
It's a silver site.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's where that was from.
But they're not easy to find, Paz. There's not many of these on the web. They're not easy to find.
Oh, that's like good. I hope somebody wins.
Yeah, very collectible. That's a great thing.
It's a unique piece.
Yes, yeah, collectible for sure.
Venture Doolittle will tell you he won my last one that was Woodstock, and that was pretty cool. If you give me a second, I'll show you Woody real quick.
All righty. Steven Stark, how's it going? Zoltan, how you doing?
Morning, Steven Stark. All right, let me while Paz is getting that ready, I'll make sure we get those names in here.
Mark's Asylum, good morning.
Here is Woody.
Rock Knob.
You think Charlie Brown's cool? Here you go. We're gonna pull Woody out. Woody's got his own can. Woody is really cool. That's why it's in the deep stack.
Oh, look at that. That's nice.
Woody's pretty. Woody, like I said, is pretty nice.
Oh man,
that is cool. That's a big sucker too, huh? Hey, Paws, put that in your palm.
Put that in my palm.
Yeah, that's a healthy size right there.
Yeah, I got big hands too. Like I said,
cool.
I'm 6'3", 260. So,
John Long Silver Rose, good morning.
Now you can take me down, Rob, and I'm going to go back to chat. But you, like I said, come on over. And if you come over and drop WWP, I'm going to put everybody in to win like mystery silver.
And don't forget to put that coin scope up in there too, all right, bub?
Yeah, I already got that marked down.
All right, sweet.
Sweet. So, like I said, I'm going to go jump back into chat. I appreciate you all. Come over and have some fun. It's all for a
absolutely, sir.
Yep.
You know it's for a good cause.
Absolutely, 100%. We appreciate what you're doing, Rob.
We got another.
My famous saying is, "I can't take it with me."
There you go.
I want to share, like I said, is why I'm here.
That's nice of you, man.
You know, I like I said, that's why I come over and do what I do on Sundays here, because I have fun. And since I've come in the community 3 years ago. Actually, 22nd was 3 years, actually.
Wow.
Oh, that's what Charlie and I are
yesterday,
about.
Right?
Charlie and I are all about the fun.
That's what it's all about. But like I said, I'm going to drop it in chat. I appreciate you all. Come over and have some fun.
Yes, sir. We'll do. I'll tell you, that's some good-looking silver right there.
He has a ton of nice-looking silver there. There was also a lion in the back corner that looked pretty neat. Dig it up, guys, Jerry Liners. What's going on, Jerry?
Good morning, ORH Shorts. Good morning, Mr. Shane. He says, what the hell's going on here with all the Skilva? Yepper. But yeah, let's I was going to bring that up after Paz got off, but a couple people mentioned it. Paz did text me. Well, I saw the email late last night. I didn't want to send a text to Charlie at midnight, but yeah, Shift Kicker lost her battle with cancer. I didn't personally know her, but I know that, I knew the channel, but a lot of people here did know her. Mm-hmm. So condolences to her and the family. But too much of that been going around lately.
Yep. Sad to hear it. Really am.
Well, Charlie, while Paz was up here, I added the 3 or 4 people to the race.
Awesome.
So, guys,
good morning.
Charlie, did Paz send you a picture of that dime?
Yeah. Let me.
How Charlie put that up while I get the race ready. This is going to be for a graded dime from Paz, folks. And one of his new swag bags.
That's right. I'm going to go full screen for just 1 second and show it, Rob.
Yepper.
There you go. It's a 2005 S Silver 10-cent.
And so S's are proofs, guys. So that is a proof dime right there. And
nice.
Is it a 2009, Charlie?
2005.
Okay. So proof coins, guys, are the ones that have the low mintage, limited mintage, and ultra cameo. There you go, guys.
So somebody's going to get a crack at that right now.
Yep. All righty, guys. We got that in the stage. I don't know what happened to Charlie. There he is. Mm-hmm. Okay.
La Hacienda won a Batman the other day. Nice.
Oh, sweet. Congratulations. Okay, let's shuffle characters. Shuffle characters twice. 3 times.
How you doing, Stu?
Alrighty, guys. This is for Paz's proof silver dime. And 3, 2, 1.
Good luck, good luck, good luck. Look at you changing it up. Now we're under
telling
race
you, man.
cars. Yeah, look at this guy. Rob Mainly, Dirt Fisher. What's happening, Rob?
Morning, Rob.
We stopped to talk for a second. I'm lost in the chat again. I got to get back down to the bottom. Gregory Gibson says, pause. Did I win yet? Mr. Phil Gardner, good morning.
I'm definitely going over and bidding and putting a $5 bid in for that Charlie Brown. That's just way too cool.
Lance, what's happening, brother?
Morning, Lance. Lance is in the race automatically.
Mm-hmm.
Charlie, I'm gonna have to figure out how to put my logo in up there in the corner where it says add your logo here. I got to figure out how to do that. Put my little
Oh yeah.
But I like the cars, Charlie, because you can see everybody's names really well.
Yep. Dennis, KCMD, what's happening, sir?
Morning, Dennis.
Dennis went and bought one of those diggers last night, Rob.
Nice.
J-Man, Metal Sharks, what's happening?
Well, Dennis, thank you for supporting the sponsor. Alrighty, guys, we had the 19-second fade. It doesn't affect this race as much. 8 seconds. We got Riddles Relics there. Who's coming on the bottom? Who's this coming up on the bottom? Car 110. Unfortunately, we have not seen them here this morning.
No.
Or GP. But Ronald was here this morning.
Ronald was here. Ronald, you still here? We got to start that timer, but Casey Hall, good morning.
Good morning, Casey.
Stopping by to smack that like there, sir.
Rob, that's why I have Zoltan. He puts my logo out there for me. Yeah, I'm going to try and do that, Paz.
Oh, okay, Paz. Oh, I think I remember that pour. Yeah, you did that one a while back, I think. You got that done a while back.
I'll tell you who has somebody does his own silver rounds is Rob Finds Treasure. Boy, he puts a beautiful logo on his silver rounds from his channel. He started doing self pours like Pat did, and he got pretty good at it, but then he went with a company that did a professional logo, and his silver rounds with his logo on them just look phenomenal. Alrighty, guys, the counter is running. We have not seen Mama Bird. Ronald, are you here still?
Hey, Roger.
Yoxnab's here. Good morning.
Mm-hmm.
Chuck Owens, good morning.
I'm trying to get down there so I could see if Mama Bird pops in or Ronald Biasi. I know Ronald was here.
Brandon's Recovery. Good morning, Brandon's Recovery. Welcome back.
Hey, Brandon.
We got 3 new names to add. Go for Bill. We got 3 new names to add the next race.
Hey, go for Bill.
Okay, so the time is up. We have not seen Ronald. So, Northern Found. We know Frank was here last night. Oh, Expressions Outdoor. Wayne's here.
Wayne was here too, yeah.
And he just said hello, so that one's going to Wayne, guys.
There you go. Congratulations, Wayne.
Wayne, get with Silver Paws.
Poor Ronald was here, and then he got McClurry. There you go.
He was here all morning.
Yeah. Zoltan. Oh, let me see if I can get that. There we go.
Hang on.
There you go, Wayne. There's Paz's email right there. Thank you, Zoltan, for putting that up.
Thank you.
Yeah, guys. Yeah, always do that. Let them know who you are. With your channel name and the item that you won. That really does help. And your address.
Yeah, and if your personal name is different than your channel name, please let them know what channel you're associated with. My name's John Smith. I won on your channel. That's great, John Smith. Who the hell are you?
It makes it a lot easier to know who we're looking for. Thank you, Zoltan. There you go. Stu pinned up Silver Paws' deal for today, you guys. 11:45 Eastern.
All right, Charlie, let me put these 3 channels in that just came in,
Okay.
and then I've got a special race we're going to run.
Nice. La Sienna says, Zoltan, I'd sent Paws cash for 2 spots for in the small race. Nice.
Oh. All right, we know Yoxnav came in.
You got Mr. Tully in there?
I will double check, Charlie, but I thought I put him in last night.
Appreciate you, sir. Oh, there's Ronald now. I'm here. You got McCleary.
You
Where
got
are you?
McClory, sir. You're a minute and a half too late. You missed out on a graded proof dime, but that's okay. There's more races coming up.
Oh, Silver Wrench is killing me. Taylor ham, egg, and cheese, salt, pepper, ketchup on a roll. Let's go.
Charlie, I made your bacon and egg muffins yesterday.
Yep.
And I chopped up my onion, green pepper, mushrooms, and I had Denise go get me a big fat ripe tomato, and I put in tomato with it, along with the bacon on the bottom, and that's what I'm having when the stream ends this morning.
That'll be a good treat there, sir. That sounds really good.
Angry Warrior Tackle Box is an amazing silver pourer. Thank you, Chappie. That's a channel I'm not familiar with, but that's a great channel name.
Yeah.
And then Pa says the channel Wolf Pour was done in copper. I will be receiving them sometime. Wow, 7.2 ounces of copper. Wow, that's going to be a big ass round.
Mm-hmm. 5 miles. Welcome to the club, the McCleary Club. 5 miles. You really wanted that digger.
All right, let me add these 3 people that came in, and we're going to run a very special race here.
Hey, John, what's in the plug? How's it going, brother?
Morning, John. Make sure we got Yoxnav, Yocsnav. Okay, I spelled that correct. We got Zoltan in there. Guys, if you're one of the channels that just came in a minute ago and you're not usually in here every single week, please make sure you make a comment so I can get you in here. I don't want you to miss out on a race.
There's our buddy Park Rat Pat. How you doing, Pat?
Good morning, Mr. Pat.
Tell Charlie thank you. Their manicure arrived yesterday. Uh-huh. Good on you there, Pat. Hope you enjoy it. Gonna run that race? That's right, Yodi.
We're getting ready, guys. I'm double checking. Denise Kidder, you're always in here, so you are in.
Yeah, Mark's still doing with snow. Damn.
Again, Charlie, we're getting to that time of year where I'm sitting here with the doors open and shorts, and you're in the water already, and it's just getting hard to imagine that.
People are frozen in the house still. Nope. Phil Garner says, "Am I in there, Rob?"
Phil, I double checked. Yes, you are. You're right next to there is Phil Leo, and then you're right below Phil Leo, and right above Prospector Jason E. Minor.
When you run that next members race, your members race, Martin wants to know if he's on. Did he make the list now for your members?
Yep. Let me double check that.
Yeah, Yaxnov, that sucks. The weather can't make up. It's my 1 minute 70 degrees. The next day it's 30. That makes it rough.
Martin Smythe is in there.
Gopher Bill says, Rob, if I win, pay it forward to somebody else.
And Martin Bishop's in there too. So yeah,
Perfect.
we got both Martins in there, Charlie.
Mystic saying 98. Please smash that like. We got 121
wow, thank you guys so much.
Rob,
we've got holy shit, Charlie. There's 123 people in here. It was like 75 the last time I looked.
I just said that.
Oh, okay.
That's awesome.
I'm paying attention to the races, Charlie. Wow. Wow, thank you, people. Good. I mean, we know Charlie and I know that's going to drop off. Oh, that's the name right there. Brandon's Recovery. Let me make sure we get Brandon in there.
Yepper. John CZ, are you going to go up to the Mississippi event? I'm hoping he's going to go. John says it's nice
Like
here
I said
today.
again,
32 degrees.
I'm hoping to come up and see you and Shane, even if I can, honey. Even if I just come up to have lunch with you guys and to hang out at the beach.
Yeah,
and
just
like
come hang out, Rob.
Yeah.
If we go hit a beach, you can stay in the car or at a picnic table. We'll just bring up everything we find and show you.
If we go to the side, Charlie, that what do you call it? The quiet side? I forget
The
what you call
sound,
it. Yeah.
the intercoastal, yeah, the sound side.
If you said that you can leave the car and walk right onto the beach, I can use my scoop as like a cane, and I can probably do that a little bit. And I can go in the water, Charlie, because once I go in the water and the weight's off my hip, I can walk in the water. I just don't do good in the sand.
Yep.
And you seem to find a lot of rings in that calm water.
We do quite a bit. Because that's the parents' beach. That's where they take the kids, and they're the ones wearing all the gold.
Appreciate you, Dennis. You gave the digger to a friend. That's also awful nice.
That's sweet, Dennis.
I'm sure Gopher Bill's already in here. I'm sure he's a permanent one that's left on here. Yes, he is. All right, Charlie, we got the 3 new names in there. So let's bring that back up. All righty, guys, this is a race for everybody. And cleaning out the desk, we found a 1867, 1967 Centennial Canadian silver quarter in our stuff cleaning out. So, guys, we're giving away an 80% silver Canadian quarter right now.
Good luck to everybody.
A little surprise race right now. And 3, 2, 1, go. Canadian silver.
Good luck, good luck, good luck. John, on Facebook, Yankee Down South Adventures, if you look them up, that's Greg. He's here in the chat, or he was here. He has an about page about the whole event. He's the one sponsoring it. So let me know, man. Be cool to run around with you with the get both the daises out there. You can give me some pointers on it. I know you're really, really familiar with it, so. Oh, 5 miles in 5 more days. I'll be at the Show Me Hunt. Nice. Hey, Kristen. Kristen's here, Rob. We'll have to add her to the next race.
Absolutely. Good morning, Kristen.
Jared, what's happening, buddy?
I don't think this music's copyrighted, Charlie.
You're going to find out.
Yes, I guess we will. As my father used to say, the hard way we'll find out.
Right.
Oh man, I can't. This is awesome.
Who's it going to be?
Jim says, special race. I'm going to win this. Here we go. 6 seconds, guys.
Regina G's holding strong. Nope. Jocko for the win. Congratulations, Jocko.
I can actually send that quarter overseas, Dutchie. Fantastic.
John, go back up to a minute back to Yankee Down South Adventures. He's right there in the chat. That's Greg right there, John.
There's J-Man. Good morning. Good morning, J-Man.
Bernay. Good morning, Bernay. Hey, J-Man again.
Jocko, just give me a heads up. You're here, sir. I guess I should get down to the bottom of the chat. It'd be a little bit easier to see him that way, wouldn't it?
And, yeah, John's gonna share. Greg's gonna share his share the ticket link there. Awesome.
He says, hang on. He says, freaking cool.
Congratulations there, Jocko.
And I already have his address in the Netherlands because I have sent him a couple prizes. So, Jocko, I will get that off to you. It will come inside of a card.
5 months, and come on, Rob. You got to keep up with Shane's music.
I did use Shane's free music one time, and then I found out it's not free because even though that person has donated his music, he does revenue sharing. So for the first time ever, I got this Y on my video that says, "You share your revenue with this person." I'm like, "That's nice. That's nice. Thanks, Shane. Thanks, Shane. That's nice."
Teach you a lesson for shipping not complete.
He's gonna get that 60 cents back from me
That's
one way
right.
or another, Charlie.
John CZ, there it is. There's the link for the event that's going on, man. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Be great if you show up.
Alrighty, guys, let's run another members race here real quick since I've got it up. Set. And we've got both Martins in there.
Swifty's yelling rigged.
He's yelling rigged before it even starts.
Yep.
And one more time, shuffle carrot.
Swamp Dog, what's going on, bud?
Good morning, Swamp Dog. Alrighty, guys, this is for a members race.
Jackson says, Rob, he got you for 12 cents. Them's fighting terms. You got it, bud.
Alrighty.
I felt like I should have been wearing a tutu in that last race. Oh, good luck, good luck, good luck. God, now these look like snails, Rob, compared to the planes and the cars.
I know, and they're still faster than some. The one that looked really fast, Charlie, I think was the downhill skiing.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
Paz says he does the revenue sharing. That's the first time I'd ever had that done with music. Paz. Absolutely, Danny D. We're here just to laugh. Whether it's at Rob or with Rob, it doesn't matter to Rob.
That's right.
I have no problem being the Rodney Dangerfield of the streams. I have no problem. There's the 19-second fade.
Greg, CZ Digger was. John, CZ Digger.
Here comes Little Penny Coins. Here comes Miss Sherry Lynn Martin. We haven't seen her this morning.
Nope.
Martin Bishop,
Martin
look
Bishop.
at that. You ask and you shall receive, but it might be
Mr. Bill Brasky.
Is it going to be Bill Brasky? Yes,
Bill Brasky for the win.
Beats out Superman Julie G. Have we seen Bill here this morning?
Bill was here earlier.
Bill, if you're lurking, pop up.
I think Joe's still here. Haven't seen Julie G.
And we know
Or
Chop
Snowball.
Chop was here earlier also.
Yep.
All right, let my
Bill Brasky says yes. He's
boom!
here, Rob.
Look at that. We love it when the winner is actually here.
100%.
Bill, you're going to be getting mystery silver. I love it.
All right, on Danny. She's not going to be around the 27th through the 31st, so she's going to miss the streams. Big Bro's wedding.
I was going to say, how many freaking weddings does she have to go to? It's like that girl's in a wedding every month.
Well, she's kind of a big deal, Rob.
She is kind of a big deal. You know, if she didn't have 17 brothers, they were getting married every month. So, see, Bernay says it. See, the skiing race is faster, Charlie, because they're going downhill.
I was was about to say that's a good point. I almost Menardoed it.
That's a good price for that Tesla exhaust.
Oh man.
I know, Brewer. I have not seen your duck. I didn't see it last night either.
Chat is screaming again.
Gains coins, yes. Everybody's in the members race, whether it's gifted or paid. And either next week or the week after, I will be doing a paid members race for Big Silver. For
Nice.
probably either a half ounce or a 1 ounce silver round. I've got those beautiful silver rounds for my one. Paz isn't the only guy that can get some pretty cool silver. I got a supplier that's got some pretty cool silvers too. So yeah, Kane, we do a members race for all members, whether it's gifted or not, every week. And then once a month, I do a paid members race. And not tomorrow, Monday Digs, but next Monday, a week from tomorrow. Well, I'm publishing it early for members. And then when it gets published for Monday Digs, it is going to have a giveaway. It's going to have a giveaway in it. With 2 winners. One will be a regular viewer subscriber, and then the second winner will be a member. It is going to be another guessing type giveaway to where you're going to have to send me an answer, and then the person with the closest answer or the correct answer will win a 90% silver. So there will be 2 90% silvers given away a week from now for a giveaway, and that's on top of all the other duck races and what thing. And it's going to be fun, guys. Should I give a hint, Charlie, on what it is?
Yes, sir.
It is not tomorrow, but next Monday's Monday Digs will be another estate sale that a neighbor of Denise's purchased. And we're going to be doing a giveaway to guess what they paid for that estate sale. And we're gonna show everything on the estate sale, guys. And then we will do a follow-up video where I have a written receipt on what they paid, what the coin dealership was going to pay them for that estate sale, and then the person closest to that will win big silver.
That sounds like fun, buddy.
We're here to have fun, Charlie.
That's right. The prospector Jason E. Marner, what's happening?
Bill, for the members, just go ahead and email me, Bill. Charlie's got it going down there, flthunder@me.com. Absolutely, Oxnev. I always try and put something a little different there. Danny's a wedding crasher. Yeah, she just shows up at various weddings across the area. Neither is Brewer, Jared. Neither is Brewer.
What's this, Rob?
Spent all that time making that clip for Rob Nikela. Gold Snipe, is it on my phone or my email? Hold on.
Got to figure out what that's about there, sir.
Let's go to my email.
Mr. Tom Riley. Mark the Scene Audio Texas says, Rob, I'm still trying to figure out how to do the membership on the iPhone.
Somebody was telling me there's a certain procedure you got to go through that. I don't have an iPhone, so I can't help out on that. But I'm sure there's a YouTube video on it. Oh, okay. Let's
There you go, Mark. You have to do it through a different browser. iPhone doesn't like sharing money with anyone else. Jeff says, that doesn't sound rigged at all, Rob.
Oh, yeah. We're putting this one up.
Here you go, guys. That's a good answer for a cop. Did you read that one, Rob? I know you're busy. That's good, Danny.
I do this all the time. How do I? All right, hold on. We're gonna give me 1 second here. I want to transfer this. Doot.
Keegan, what's up, bud?
All right, Charlie, I've got
Get
it
it over
down.
the bottom.
I've got it transferred to my downloads. So let's go. If it comes in, see if it comes in as a video clip.
Okay.
We are.
All right, hold on.
Well, then.
Gold Sniping Farmer did this for us, Charlie.
Okay.
We are two wild and crazy guys.
And Charlie, you might be too young, but that was a classic Saturday Night Live with the wild and crazy guys. I used to do that as a young person, Charlie. We used to do that skit all the time. Thank you,
That's
Gold
great.
Sniping Farmer.
That should be next Halloween's dress up, Rob.
Oh, that would be freaking awesome,
Do
Charlie.
that
Good
very
idea.
We
Like a kind
are
of paisley
two
shirt.
wild and crazy guys.
I got to go out and find that gold chain, Charlie.
Oh,
Definitely.
that'll be easy.
Yep.
That shirt's gonna be hard to find.
Oh no, that's a classic. That's a. I bet we can find those in a thrift store tomorrow, Charlie. That's where I found my. That's where I found my Ron Burgundy orange tie. Was in a thrift store.
My problem is I put one of those hats on. I'm gonna look like rerun from What's Happening.
Well, get one, Charlie. It's got the little like hair wig going off the side.
Yeah. I'll wear a wig.
Oh, thank you, Gold Sniping Farmer.
5 Mile says we need to do a Cheech and Chong deal.
Oh,
That would be fun too.
That would take a little more work than the Wild and Crazy Guys.
There's Dennis, SWFL Treasure Detective. What's going on, bud? Long time no see.
All right, let me close that window. Let me close that window. Let me bring this back up.
Mr. Brian B. Higgles is here. What's up, Brian?
Morning, Higgs. Oh,
Chasing Miss Charlie. Good morning.
Good morning, Miss Charlie. She was there last night.
Mm-hmm.
Saying hi. Good to see you, Miss Charlie. All right, let's let me make sure we got
it. Right. Instead of welcome back Carter, it'd be welcome back Charlie. Oh, Batman and Robin is being suggested.
All right, let's I know Miss Charlie's in the race.
Brian was in there last night because I saw one of his characters in there, but you can double check for him. Dennis might not be in there though. SWFL.
Yeah, let me make sure he's in there. But yeah, you're right. Higgles is in there.
Thank you, Brian. Dennis says, don't put me in the race.
Oh, okay. All right.
Gold Sniping Farmer says, why not Jake and Elwood Blues?
Ooh, Jake and Elwood Blues. The problem is you got two short, fat guys, so you don't have the tall, skinnier guy.
Who is that?
That would be Elwood, because both.
No, what are you guys talking about?
Jake and Elwood. It's one short, fat guy and one tall, skinny guy.
Oh, like Laurel and Hardy.
Yes, that's exactly how they look, as Jake and Elwood.
Gotcha.
It'd be like we need Gene for the Elwood.
Boy, they're all chatting in now. Okay, it's the Blues Brothers.
Yeah, you don't know who the Blues Brothers are? Oh my god! Oh my god!
I know now.
Put on a race and save the orphanage.
Laurel and Hardy. What else did they put? Abbott and Costello.
Yeah, the Blues Brothers are way too cool. Thank you, SWFL. Appreciate it.
5 Miles is Bert and Ernie. Thanks, guys. Man.
Okay, that's enough. That's enough ideas.
They're funny, but kind of hurtful.
No, you gotta have the wingtip shirts, Joe.
Oh, man. Oh, Jackson could be the skinny guy.
True.
Mystic, you're right.
Thank you, SWFL. Just smash that
Mutt
like
and
button.
Jeff.
It is free. I know you good people have. We have
Tom and
115
Jerry.
likes. Thank you all very, very much.
Starsky and Hutch.
Yeah, but see, Starsky and Hutch dressed almost the same as the two wild and crazy guys because it was the same time period.
We'll catch you later, Dennis. Hey, could have said a human centipede. Ugh.
Yeah, no, we're not doing that. All right, let me double check one other name here.
Is Dan here now? Oh, no, you got me cleared. Tango and Cash. There's a good one.
Oh, yeah.
Wow, Zaxxon says we should be the original Oompa Loompas.
I did that one year. I did that 2 years ago or last year. I was the Oompa Loompa. That was a lot of fun. Denise had a lot of fun making up the makeup with the Oompa Loompa.
Lone Ranger and Tonto, BJ and the Bear, Simon and Garfunkel.
I like Long Ranger and Tonto. That one's
Captain Kirk and Mr. Spock. Miami Vice.
I actually wore clothes Miami Vice back in the Miami Vice days. I actually had the linen pants and the jacket.
So confused
Yeah,
you were.
silk shirt halfway unbuttoned down your chest, Charlie. Oh yeah, I was there in the late 70s, Charlie. I was in the disco age. Pat says
Brandon and Dale from Step Brothers.
oh, Step Brothers would be good too. Yeah,
Oh,
no, we're not going to do.
Laverne and Shirley.
Maybe Lenny and Squiggy, okay? I do. You're a swamp dog. Says, come on, Rob. You still have that stuff in your closet.
Let's actually put a challenge up, Rob.
Jake and the Fat Man.
Did you read Zach's challenge?
No, we're at. Hang on.
I pinned it.
I know Charlie would do it because Charlie's a good singer.
That'd be funny.
Yeah, I'll mouth along with the with Charlie singing the song.
I'll sing it. You stand in the background and dance.
I'll do the.
Oh man.
Yeah, I can do those parts.
Oh.
Hey,
Richie and Fonzie.
Rob has no pride here, okay? We should know that by now.
Marie, goddamn, coming up. Elmer Fudd and Bugs Bunny. There's Bert and Ernie again. Jason, BC Treasure Trails, what's happening?
Good morning, Jason.
Rocky and Bullwinkle. That would be good.
Obviously, Charlie, we have no dearth of options for next year's Halloween.
No, yeah.
We want to see more participation from you folks next year.
That's right.
Because the 3 people that participated last year all got sent GUIs. All right, Charlie, BC Treasure Trails is already in there. We got B. Higgles already in there.
Kiwi in his playhouse. With turbo grip.
I can do that by myself. With turbo grip.
Oh no.
Now, see, Charlie, I would have to lip sync that and use Denise's voice because Denise does a really good Pee Wee voice.
Oh man, that would be great.
Donnie and Marie.
The Little Rascals.
The Little Rascals would be good.
Jay and Silent Bob, that would be a good one. Lumen New, I don't know what that one is.
Yeah, I don't know whom and Lumen knew, and there was another one I didn't know either. Otto and somebody I didn't know.
Felix and Oscar.
Yeah, Felix and Oscar, the odd couple from Romper Room, Doobie and Don't Be. Oh, Joe Friday and Bill Cannon from Dragnet Mystic says, again, before Charlie's time.
I remember that one.
Oh, okay. Bill and Ted Adventures.
That'd be good.
So would be
Excellent.
I was just going to do that. I was just going to do excellent from Saturday.
Wayne's World would be good.
Wayne's World.
No, we.
Oh, the Wayne's World might be.
Damn, Chappie, Laverne and Shirley is more appropriate. Great, thanks, buddy.
Wow.
Beavis and Butthead, says Roger. Lenny and Squiggy.
No, those aren't Wild and Crazy Guys shirts.
The guy and his lawyer from Fear and something from Vegas. Mulder and Scully, Gilligan and Skipper. That'd be a good one. Yep. Yogi and Boo Boo, Mutt and Jeff.
Hey, Boo Boo.
Or the two guys from the Night at the Roxbury. That'd be easy to do.
Because to be honest with you, Charlie, they dressed a lot like the two Wild and Crazy Guys from the 70s.
Okay.
Well, guys, thank you.
Fred and Ethel.
Amos and Andy. No, we're not doing blackface here in NorCal.
No.
Christ, I can get in enough trouble by myself without having to.
Fred and Barney. There you go, Jackson.
Oh,
WK Prospecting. What's happening?
Denise would love doing me up a Fred costume.
Patrick and SpongeBob.
Good morning, WK.
Ouch, Beth. Two roly-polies from the Bug Life.
Ow.
Dang.
That's bad. I mean, Charlie lost a lot of weight. That's bad.
It's horrible. I feel so bad.
All right, we added WK.
Thanks, Jackson.
All right, well, tell you what. Let's do
Silver
Paws'. Let's do Silver Paws' other prize, guys.
Yes.
This one's phenomenal, guys.
Let me show this one up.
Yep.
Let's see if this thing will go this way. So you got the Eisenhower uncirculated silver dollar.
Oh, sorry, Charlie. Let me take this down.
That's all right.
Go ahead.
Show it one more time.
Guys, it is a 74 Eisenhower silver dollar, and I don't think it's 40%. I think it's 90% silver, and it comes with the it comes in the plastic with the U.S. Mint token for uncirculated silver dollar token. It comes with. This is issued by the United States Mint, and I believe it's 90%.
Tennessee Tuxedo and Chumley. Man, there. Gregory's got a good one. Menardo and Chuckles. That's an easy one. Oh, Chris Roberts got one of those. Nice.
It's a 40% silver. Okay. I want to clear it, but I'm telling you guys, it's you don't see it around too much.
Also, you guys, it comes with
the swag bag. The new design.
Those are cool swag bags. And there's some stickers in there. Really nice setup. You guys
Alrighty,
go
guys.
make sure you guys go check that out today at 11:45
Air's
Eastern
Flying
Time.
Arrow. We double checked. You are in, and we added WK. We got Yoxnav in there. So let's we've double checked for everybody.
Herman Munster and Grandpa.
Yeah, that would work.
Mr. Bart Cubbins. Well, somebody's about to get lucky here.
Yeah, this
Oh,
is
Roger said, Rob, you know that logo thing says click here. Sheldon SE, what's happening?
the problem is, Charlie, I don't have my logo on the new computer yet.
Oh, I see.
So I will try
Teletubbies.
that.
Ouch.
I will try that after we're over. All right, shuffle a second time, shuffle a third time. Alrighty, guys, this is for a huge Eisenhower silver dollar, uncirculated silver dollar, still in its original container. 3, 2, 1 from Mr. Silver Paws.
Yep, thank you, Robert. Good luck, good luck, good luck. Eddie Murphy and Richard Pryor. It is Chasing Miss Charlie. That's a great prize. The Three Stooges would be great. Yes, I believe this is for the States only there, Jan.
Yeah, for something this big.
Chico and the Man. Chico and the Man.
Man. Charlie, I got enough room on this desk. I could just lean my elbows down here and just look at the screen while the race is going and narrate the race.
Nice.
I mean, the roll top had plenty of room, but with the whole back part on it, I lost that whole. I couldn't put the screen back. Oh, this is awesome. Doesn't take much, Charlie. Doesn't take much to.
It doesn't seem like it.
Nope.
Somebody put Wilson. You know what, Rob? We could do the scene from Castaway. You play Tom Hanks. I'll paint my head white and put a handprint on it. I'll just talk like this the whole time.
I'm going to tell you something about that movie in a second as soon as this race was over. Okay, guys.
Bo and Luke Duke.
Nick Monar,
Watching Ralph Mouth.
who's
Who's
coming
it
up?
gonna
Who's
be?
coming up?
Danny
Danny
D!
D!
Congratulations, Danny.
Way to go, Danny. I don't even
Boss
think
Hog and Roscoe. Wow, they're still coming with them.
I don't-
Danny says, yay.
I was
There
going to
you
say,
go.
I don't think we need to
Congratulations.
start the timer for Danny D. Congratulations, Danny D.
Mhm.
That is awesome, guys.
Big congrats there, Danny.
Couldn't happen to a nicer person here every week, week in, week out. And she gets to win it the week she's here. She won't be here. What did she say? Was it next week or next month?
Yep, next weekend.
There you go. Zoltan's putting paws up there. Thank you very
Mhm.
much, Zoltan.
Thank you, Zoltan. You guys make sure to get over to Silver Paws today. Got a lot of cool stuff going out.
Alrighty, Charlie, let me get the other duck race, number 3 duck race up here for the members. And this is going to be for another mystery silver.
Nice. Darth Vader and Yoda. Cisco and Poncho. Oh, Danny's birthday's in 5 days. Well, there you go. Thank you, Ms.
Oh,
Mermaid.
Danny, happy birthday. You might be getting that about the right time. Alrighty, guys, this is our third members race. 99 people in it. All the paid and the gifted members. 3, 2, 1.
Good luck, good luck, good luck. Thelma and Louise. And
Thelma
Solo
and
Chewbacca.
Louise. Did you know a young Brad Pitt was in Thelma and Louise, Charlie?
No.
It was one of his first movie appearances.
Oh, really?
He's a baby.
I guess it's in May. I'll be here next week. It won't be until May.
Oh, okay.
Awesome. We'll catch you later, Ficus and Toes. Baby Blue
care,
80,
Ficus.
good morning.
I'm sorry, who, Charlie?
Baby Blue 80.
Morning, Baby Blue 80.
The two old guys from Trading Places. Wow.
Looking good, Lewis. Feeling good. Trading Places was a fun movie
That was a great movie.
because besides that, it's got my older Babylicious topless, so I was very happy about that. Jamie Lee Curtis. God, did she look great in that movie?
Boom! Danny sent you $2 there, sir, and says the wedding is
Wow.
May.
Thank you, Danny. Much appreciated.
Green Hornet and Kato.
Wow. Charlie, do you know who Kato was?
Yeah, Bruce Lee.
Holy smokes, Charlie, you just scored a major point on my book here. All righty, guys, there's the 18-second fade. We got Ohio River History Slobs up there. Chris Goldding. I think that's supposed to mean Gold Digger.
R2D2 is C3PO.
Here, look at this. Look at
Who's
this.
it
It's
gonna
going to
be?
be boom.
Boom! Well done, Pat. Congratulations,
Here, I
Pat.
get to send you some silver, Pat.
Oh, I don't see Pat in chat. Nope, I still don't see Pat in chat. Somebody put Burger King and Dairy Queen, but I don't see Pat. Congratulations, Pat.
Congratulations, Pat. I'll send you off some silver, sir.
What he's saying now, that is definitely rigged.
Oh.
Rob Stoddard and Waldorf from the Muppet Show.
Yep, the guys up in the balcony.
Oh, okay.
The two grumpy old men. I know one of us is a grumpy old man. That would be me.
No argument here, sir.
One of my sisters told me once a couple of years ago, she said, you're turning into dad. And they said, and that is not a compliment. And I was like, ooh. my dad was a grumpy old man. Boom! Thank you, Silver Wishes.
Silver
Thank
Wishes,
you very
new
much.
member. Congrats. Got to get you in there for some of those prizes. Ren and Stimpy.
You will be added for next week's races. Boom. But good seeing Mr. Pat win a race. He hasn't won one in a while.
Yeah. Frodo and Sam. There you go. Hobbits.
We've already got the height for him.
Yep. The Sienna says, I turned into a grumpy old lady. Rick and Morty.
Okay, let's get
Beth saying, don't forget the poll.
Oh, thank you, Beth. We'll do that right now as soon as I.
That's right, Dan.
Thank you, Beth. Thank you very much.
The Grouch and the Cookie Monster.
Let's do the poll right now. We had 138 votes. Has the weather warmed up enough in your area for you to get out treasure hunting? 78% yes. And the other 22% was Nick Monar.
Poor Nick.
He is. He's up there freezing his ass off. Oh, Ralph and Ed from the Honeymooners. Another good one.
Greg says if we get Bill and Jackson up here, we can be the Budweiser frogs. Bud.
There you go. You know, those.
Big Bird is Snuffleupagus.
I'm sorry, but those were great commercials, those Budweiser frog
Oh,
commercials.
yeah.
They were great commercials.
Sturika, good morning.
Good morning, Sturika.
John says we found a weedie in our backyard. Nice.
Congratulations. Jason, BC Treasure Trails, have you been able to get out and work, buddy? Is it warm enough for you to get out and work?
Ginger and Marianne. Odd couple.
All righty, we've got
Fred and Barney. Baby Blue, they're suggesting Halloween costumes for next year. Shaggy and Scooby. Mork and Mindy. Just keep coming. Nope, not yet there, Rob. Mr. Jason is still hemmed in.
wow.
Walter and Scott Sharp are in
3
the group.
feet
Wow.
of ice still on the big lake. Wow.
Boom!
Mark, thank you very much.
Mark
Boom,
just hit
thank
you
you,
with some
Mark.
funds there, sir. Thank you, Mark.
Now, Dina, where are you? Are you up in Canada too, Dina, freezing your butt off? Nick says ground still frozen. Wow. There you go, guys. Jan Lewitt is also a nature photographer.
Nice. Swamp Dog saying Starter and Wolf. That other guy, the two grumpy guys from the Muppets.
Yep. Neil says, I met Spuds McKenzie and those three girls in person. Nice. Pay Blue said, just be a gold prospector and a metal detector. I could do that. We did the Warriors. We did the Warriors last year, Chris, and that was awesome, guys. I have to say so. Charlie and I look good as the Warriors guys.
I don't know.
Charlie had that great wig going, and
I got so many compliments about being a fat Jimi Hendrix. It's unreal.
all right, thank you, Danny. Yeah, Papa Rouse in the mix. We give me Larry, Daryl, and Daryl. Boom! Thank you, Vernon. Boom.
Pinky in the brain.
Pinky in the brain. Wow, we're going back a while there.
George Costanza and Newman. Wow.
Newman.
Hello, Newman.
Hello, Newman. Mr. Tully says it's 26 here with a feel good temperature 12. Let me ask something. I just thought I read something. When you're doing Celsius and it gets down to 0 and it goes below 0, did I read correctly that once it's below 0 and it goes negative, that Celsius and Fahrenheit are the same for negative? Can somebody clarify that for me? Oh, Turner and Hooch. That was a fun movie, too. Oh, the Power Rangers.
Mr. Ed and the Horse. Beanie and Cecil.
What did Gold Sniping say that Charlie likes? Joe says that my first metal detecting find was the device you clip onto the outside telephone terminals and listen to phone calls. My dad made me give it back to the phone company. Now, that would have been a great thing to have.
Patty D says, can you see my post? Yeah, we can see it, Patty. Gregory, the village people.
Nick says negative 40 Celsius and negative 40 Fahrenheit. Same. That's what I thought I read, Nick. Thank you.
Thanks, Zach.
The Powder Puff Girls.
You guys are killing me.
We'll be the Brat Styles girls. That's Charlie and I. See, Bill said he'll be Larry, and then we'll be the two Daryls.
There you go.
And what show was that from? I knew
Saturday Night Live?
Nope, that was from
Mad TV?
The Bob Newhart show, or whatever the show he had after the.
You don't even know the name of the show.
It was the Bob Newhart show. Charlie, I can't believe I just thought of this 2 weeks ago.
What, drinking from the cup?
Right, Bill. I knew that 0 for centigrade was freezing in that 32 degrees Fahrenheit, but somebody told me once you get down to 0, they're both the same or negative.
Mary Poppins in the Chimney Sweep. This the Muppet characters of Two Old Men seems to be like a popular one. Jason just put that one up. Norm and Cliff from Cheers.
Cheers was another great show.
Les Grossman and his assistant from Tropic Thunders. Beto Bailey and Sergeant Snorky.
I just had somebody, Miss Charlie just sent me a text, and you can see where it gets below 40 at Fahrenheit, that negative 40 and negative 40 are the same when they get down to that scale.
Oh, that's cool.
Thank you, Charlie.
I didn't know that.
Everybody's swift with this stuff. Let me
Adventure
see if
it's a nice warm 26 degrees in Michigan right now. Michael and Tito. Tom and Louise. Me too, Jim.
Wow, where the hell did his text go?
Uh-oh, the wife's talking all official on the phone. Paul McCartney and Ringo Starr. My Muddy Mess. How you doing, Ann? Look, see, Rob? Baby Blue says it's 70 degrees right here right now.
Beautiful. So Bill or Troy found this. And it won't, for some reason, it won't let me zoom. It's not a good picture because Troy's pictures don't come into my phone very clear.
Hold on, let me put you full screen. There you go.
He says it's very small. It's about the size of a half dime.
Is it a coin?
So it's silver. So then he sent me this picture, or Dalton sent him this picture. It is a medallion from Mexico, and it's got the Mayan calendar on it.
Oh, okay.
And look what it's going for, $85.
Nice. Good score.
He finds the coolest stuff. And I'm also excited because Mr. Troy is coming to our metal detecting club meeting Monday for the first time in over 3 years since before his wife got sick. He actually has Tuesday morning off. He very rarely ever has Tuesday mornings off. So he's coming to the meeting Monday night.
Nice.
So guys, for Monday night, hey, let's get out of full screen here. So for Monday night, guys, I should be on to be able to leave comments, but I'll probably be on I will be on my phone, so I won't be able to leave as many fast comments. It'll be more like general comments to everybody. Tal and Denise. You know what? Neither one of them would probably do it, but we could have both of them sit in for one Sunday, but I know Denise would never do that.
No, Dolores my wife wouldn't do it either.
I'm amazed we get Denise. She wouldn't even let me film her in the background a couple years ago. So, Baby Blue, thank you for being here. Take care.
Take care, Baby Blue.
Wow, Charlie says it's 28 here. I hate the freaking cold. So do I, Charlie. Jason says, I don't know how to pronounce that. Kelowna is BC's hotspot. My Muddy Mess is 49 and rain.
Greg Incognito, how's it going, buddy?
Good morning, Incognito. Well, we can always do soapy hands, past and present. Always do soapy hands.
Zaxxon, I'm not going to try and blackmail my wife. Bam Bam and Pebbles.
That's another good one, too. All right, let me make sure I still have Incognito in the races. And if don't, I will add
We'll
it.
catch you later, Yodi.
Take care, Yodi.
Pat says 75 here, but it's always cooler by the pool.
Incognito is in. You know what's funny, Charlie, is I've stopped taking full pain pills because they make me too loopy. So Denise has a little thing that you put it inside and it cuts the pill in half. So I took a half a pill this morning right before the stream started, and it just kicked in.
Oh, really? Uh-oh. You guys hang on. Rob's going to be giving away the house here in a minute.
Fortunately, we only have 25 minutes left, Charlie.
That's right.
I should be able to make it through the stream, Charlie. I hope so, Mystic, because it's been absolutely gorgeous. Charlie, Friday here, I think 4 or 5 days from here, Friday, it's supposed to be 85 here, Charlie.
That's perfect. I can't wait for it to warm up here.
The beach is going to be mobbed.
Yeah.
Joni and Chachi. Colonel's collecting. Good morning.
Mr. Minnick says drugs are bad, okay? What's that from, Rob?
Rob could get high on Flintstones chewables.
Wait, Rob, what is this from?
Drugs are bad, McKay.
No, you got to say drugs are bad. Okay.
Actually, I don't know what that's from.
South Park.
See, I haven't watched South Park in years. I used to like it, but I haven't watched it in years, guys. Brad, buddy, I've said this to you in emails. I'll say that to you here, man. Get your butt down here to Clearwater, guys. Guys, give me 4 months. Well, I can't really talk about it, guys, but there's a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes with my accident and my hip, and we are making progress. It's extremely excruciating slow, but I'm hoping, guys, by this fall, you guys, things will be better, and I want you folks to come down here to Florida so bad, to Clearwater Beach. I didn't get a chance to meet Greg Yankee down south. He was at Clearwater Beach a couple months ago with his wife for a conference, but I couldn't meet up with him. But I have hunted Clearwater Beach with Tim and Kathy from Team Lynch. I've met a couple other channels on Clearwater Beach. I've hunted Clearwater Beach with Shane, the blind treasure hunter. I've hunted Clearwater Beach with Jeremy, digging up the Carolinas. Troy and I can't wait to get Charlie down on Clearwater Beach. He would love that beach.
Oh yeah, kill it.
How long is Pensacola Beach, Charlie?
I mean, the beach just keeps going. Just
is it like miles and miles?
Yeah, it goes down towards, I guess the next beach is Perdido or Portofino. Then that goes into like Navarre. It just goes.
Well, Rob, wow. I'm not at that point. I mean, I'm not even at that point if Denise was here to take care of me, but I couldn't do all this on myself without Denise, guys. All kidding aside.
She's been such a help
with this traffic crash, guys. This traffic crash has effed up my life.
Colonel's collecting and detecting. Good morning, Hans and Franz.
Hans Booby. Hans and Franz. That was another good Saturday Night Live with Steve Martin. That was Steve Martin and Arnold. We will pump you up.
Oh, okay.
Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. I think they dressed pretty much too close to the Two Wild and Crazy Guys.
Chandler and Joey. They're still coming.
Oh, that's a good one too.
We'll catch you later, Anna.
Oh no, that's right. They were always in the weightlifting costumes.
Yeah, John's got this right, Rob. Our beaches over here, they're pretty quiet, pretty clean. So signals, they're generally, I mean, you get cancel on pool tabs and stuff like that, but it's not like some of these beaches I've been to.
Now, Charlie,
California was a mess.
I'm not a Deus guy. I've never used a Deus. I mean, actually, I've had 3 different Mind Lab machines, so I'm definitely a Mind Lab guy. So Charlie, on the Deus, there's about 62 days walk in one direction. Now, Clearwater Beach, the public part of the beach is about, I want to say about 2.5, 3 miles long. Denise, no more drugs for Rob. Does on the Deus, does a bottle cap come through kind of like bouncy, so you can kind of tell it's different than a nickel?
To be honest, Rob, I've used the Deus 2 once on the beach, but yeah, it has a fair side, and yeah, it doesn't tone solid. Plus, you have bottle cap reject, so you can always throw that on too.
Oh, okay.
I don't like to do any of that when I beach hunt. I like to hear everything and kind of decipher through it.
Pat says,
I use a Manicore on the beach since my ex.
And how's that with
not explode? It's good. But for the bottle caps, I generally know it's a bottle cap, but I'll still dig it. But the numbers aren't very stable. So, and it actually,
right. That's the same thing with the Knox. The numbers aren't stable. It bounces like 12, 13, 15, 17. Mm-hmm. Here's the deal. If I get a signal that bounces 5 numbers, it is not going to be a ring. Okay. Because the metal detecting machines are made to get something as a perfect circle. So even if it's got a little diamond on it, it's mostly a circle. and it comes through with one solid number usually, maybe two at the most. But if you get something that bounces from a 12 to a 19, 7 number, and it won't lock in, 100% of the time, that's a bottle cap or something crap.
Well,
I have never had a ring bounce 5 numbers. Never.
The chains that I find, those are broken numbers, so I'll dig those. I mean, I that's why I dig those bottle caps, because I found plenty of gold chains just because of the way they're laid out. They just ring up funny.
And see, here's another thing too. If I have a bouncy number that says it's 6-8 inches deep, that's not going to be a chain or something like that, because that stuff on Clearwater Beach, once you get past the layer of soft sand, there's like a crushed shell layer, and the stuff just doesn't go that deep.
Oh, yeah.
So that's what I'm saying, Charlie. Unless they came in with something like a tiller that tilled up like 8 inches of Clearwater Beach, I'll never be able to get down to those 40s and 50s silver coins that are probably still there from decades ago.
Mm-hmm.
Like that beach that went out on yours that day you did
Mm-hmm.
after the storm. That just, if there was a storm that big sucking sand out of Clearwater Beach, it would be so much worse than what happened to Clearwater Beach last fall that I wouldn't want to see Clearwater Beach.
They're not letting it go. Now we're Shrek and Donkey.
Yeah, guys, I had the Hans and Franz wrong. Bill Brasky says Dana Carvey, and then Pat corrected me and said Kevin Nealon. Yeah, they were the two guys that did the fake Arnold. It wasn't the real Arnold. So, well, Charlie, it's quarter after.
Yeah, let's run that race for the digger, bud. Have you got time?
Yeah, we'll run the race for the digger, and then I'll do a $50, Charlie.
All right, I'll post a picture of that digger again for people in chat to see. And if you're outside of the States, unfortunately, they can't ship that way, but I will send you a gift card instead. So give me 1 second here. Let me just write this down. Motley hand digger.
I made sure I added double check the last 3 people that came in. They are already in the race.
Perfect.
Eagles, BC Treasure Trails, the other name that came in, everybody's in the race.
Bob and Doug McKenzie, take off, eh? You hoser.
You did the Canadian thing really good there, Charlie.
That Strange Brew. I remember that movie for some reason.
Yes, 100% agreed, John. Nickels come in with a nice solid 13 as opposed to the bottle caps that bounce. The V nickels come in at 12. The silver war nickels come in at 14. And I have found silver rings at 17. Absolutely, John. When I'm using the Knox, John, and I get a 17 on the beach, I'm as excited as hell, John, because you're right. A lot of times that's going to be a nice round earring or a ring, John. Absolutely. Look at that. Chuck Owen said, Charlie, he saw a video recently where somebody was using one of those cool colored diggers.
Awesome.
Paz, I will be seeing you in 15 minutes or 20 minutes, sir. Wow, here is a wild card. Florida Sand Hunters, you got McCloried last night. You won a race last night, but you weren't here. Now, Charlie, do you know who Rita Malloy are? We've had a fun time this morning.
1 Adam 12.
Who told you that?
I'm guessing. Is that right?
You are absolutely correct, sir.
There you go.
1 Adam 12. 1 Adam 12. See the man. See the man.
Show me stackers. What's happening? Okay, I'll go full screen for just 1 second, Rob.
You
so if
go
you
right
show the
ahead,
digger.
sir.
Yep. Here you go, guys. We've been showing these out. Your choice. Pick a color. Somebody's going to win one. Good luck to everybody. Those things are pretty slick looking.
That sharp-looking maroonish red one, that's got to be my choice right there, Charlie.
Yeah, I think that's the one Wendy's got. Wendy wanted the red one, so that one's going to go.
Half says our dog uses one. Excellent.
Nice.
He's got a good new video out right now. Our dog does. We haven't seen him here in a while, Charlie.
Nope.
Rocky Fry's here this morning. Good morning,
hey, Rocky Fry.
Prospector Jason E says, holy smokes, we have 123 likes. You people freaking rock. And that is why we give cool stuff away to you people, because you all rock.
You still got 117 fine folks here, sir.
Well, let's run for that digger, Charlie.
Let's do it.
Alrighty, folks, we got 200 of you good people in this race. I'm gonna win this race.
I'm gonna run this race.
And shuffle a third time. And 3, 2, 1, boom.
Good luck, good luck, good luck. GP, what's happening, bud?
I thought I saw you on the screen there a second, Charlie, but it was the other Charlie, Miss Charlie.
How you doing, gentleman prospector? Mama Bird, good morning.
She got McClory too.
Yeah. Oh, okay, Mama Bird. I was asking about you guys last night. I haven't seen you in a minute, so I was asking Zach everything good, and he said everything was great with you guys. So, welcome, welcome, welcome. Good to see you here. And really, we got to get together and do this thing with the canning.
Well, it's
That'd be a negative there, 5 Mile.
It's definitely getting warm enough too, Charlie.
Mm-hmm.
Charlie, we get this big roll top desk out of here. We can bring in that side table that I can set up the gold painting on.
Oh, that'd be great.
Look at that. There's Mallyman 24.
Mikey's in the front.
Lance McWillan's up there. Paula Abrams, I see. Looter 8, Riddles. Digging the dirt with 2 James. Chilling with Dan B. Amanda just chilling.
5 Mile. Killing me.
Yankee down south.
Who's it going to be?
Mama
Oh,
Bird,
there goes
Mama
Mama
Bird.
Bird. She was up there for a minute.
Yep. Who's it going to be? Here comes. Past and
Present,
present.
present.
Oh,
Boom! Check it out the pat.
look who was second. Menardo Rob. No, he's not. He's 5th. Holy smokes, that car's right behind him. I don't know where's all those other cars in front of me. This is rigged, Swifty says. All righty, let's set the
There
time.
we go. Woohoo to the birthday boy. That's right, Pat. Congratulations, buddy.
He's already answered, Charlie?
Yep.
Oh, I wanted the 5th place guy to win. Congratulations, buddy.
Hit me up, Pat. Happy birthday again, man. What a great way. You got a prize. You got a present.
Yeah, happy. That's a great birthday win. Watch me win my own coin and not the cool digger.
He's a disgruntled guy. Pills must be kicking in. Oh, well, happy birthday there, Greg. Wow. 3/4 of a century old, huh? 5 says I had a flat tire.
Well, Charlie, I don't have my logo here, but I do have a picture of Mr. Zeus on the desk. So let's see if that'll go in there. Yes, that will. Look at that. Let's see if that works.
We forgot we're live or not. What's he doing? You're pushing buttons.
What are you doing that? For what?
Zeus is on my logo now, so I can get that done.
Yeah.
All right. Well, what happened to the race?
Told you I don't know why you're pushing buttons during the live. Damn pills.
Yeah, I told everybody
You're heavily medicated.
I am heavily medicated for their safety. All right. There we go. Nope, that's not right either.
Took it off the screen. Boy, you're on some good stuff there, buddy. You even look loopy. Your eyes are all dragged. You look Asian like
You can't
me
see
right
my
now.
eyes that close.
Yeah. Chat, can you see his eyes? They're about as slanted as mine. Look at him. Don't hold them open.
All right, hold on. Let me get the race back.
All right.
All right, we got the race back.
There we go.
I think that's the wrong race, though. Yeah, that's the wrong race. We need to go
Mike
kart.
says, don't hide it, divide it. Chappie saying stone. Rob needs a nap. He's an albino Filipino, says Jackson. You cheat
All
and
right,
try.
we got the right race up here now, guys.
Okay, he's got it, guys.
All righty, shuffle guys. All righty, guys. This is going to be for a 40% silver $half to end the day. Before we head over to pauses at 11:45, and we also got Marlin today this afternoon.
Smile.
I can't see the comments because I'm setting up the race.
Look at. I'm gonna read this with you. I'll even sing it to you. Oh, here we go. Milli Vanilli. Blame it on the pills that he's swallowing. Oh man. All right, let's run this race.
You missed the race for the Kennedy, not the Kennedy, the Eisenhower Silver, Rob. You missed that race. Can't see these comments because his eyes ain't open. Rob needs a chaser. Yeah, I need a Pat Brownie is what I need.
Oh man.
Actually, full half. I asked not to have that. I'm on something that's not addicting. But Chappie says Nash and I are live at noon as usual. There you go, guys. Another stream to be on. Happy and Nash do that stream. Great seeing them up there. All righty, let's help me, Mr. Wizard. Wow, I haven't heard Mr. Wizard in quite a while. Alrighty, guys, let's run this last race. Shuffle one more time. This is for a Kennedy half. 3, 2, 1, go.
Good luck, good luck, good luck. Jackson said, get this man a brownie and a bottle and talk him into streaming in 3 hours. Get show for sure. That would be a great show.
I take another one of those pills, it'll be a great show for sure.
Chris, you're right. They're pretty close.
Charlie, you want to hear an no story?
Huh.
Way back when I had the flea market store. Well, I'll tell it again. I had a really bad night with itching and scratching one night, so I took a Benadryl before I went to bed, and like 2 hours later I had to get up, and I was still itchy, so I took another one. Well, anyway, make a long story short, over the course of the night, Charlie, I was itching so bad I wound up taking 7 Benadryl.
Oh no!
Denise woke me up like 7:30 for the market, and she looks at me, and there's like drool coming out of one side of my mouth. I couldn't speak right, and she goes, "What the hell's wrong with you?" Oh. Did you take any more of those pills? And I was like, 7. 7.
Crazy ads.
Charlie, I couldn't talk.
Yeah, you're lucky you didn't end up in the doctor. Yeah, you are.
It was Charlie in 13 years at the flea market. That was the only day I ever missed because I couldn't function. Charlie, she wouldn't even let me leave the house.
I don't blame her.
Note to self: do not do that again.
That's right.
All righty, guys. 10 seconds ago, Phil Leo's up there. Angie and Rick. Look at this. Angie and Rick is on the top. Oh,
bye, Angie. So not happening.
Look at that. Miss Amanda.
She might be lurking.
She might be. She was lurking last night. She's a lurker.
Let's see. It goes to Amanda, Mark Henninger, Adventures in Michigan with Lisa, Regina G.
Regina G. All right, let's get that timer
and then we
going.
got Dan and coming out swinging, Vernon. I know Vernon's here. Regina was here earlier. Mark was here. Let's see.
All right, let's get the timer going.
Looking for Amanda, Mark Henninger, Adventures with Lisa, Regina G, PA Patriot, coming out swinging. Looking for Amanda first.
Yeah, like I say, she was here last night. She won last night. Jim Steele says, at least I see my car.
Well, there you go, Jim.
It's a moral victory, Jim.
That's right. Proof you can be in the race and still not win.
Rob, you should paint your eyes holding toothpicks. They'll bring your eye color out better. There you go.
Do you start that timer, sir?
It is going, sir. It's about 30 seconds left.
Okay, so I know Vernon commented, but we're looking for the
Yep, Vernon's there.
4 above.
Looks like Regina G is going to get McClory.
Possible. And I haven't seen Lisa this
All
morning.
righty. Boom. The
Old Mark
timer's up.
Henninger was
That is
here.
going to go to Mr. Vernon.
Congratulations, Vernon.
Boom. Congrats, Vernon, who is a phenomenal supporter of the channel.
Absolutely.
Wow. I can't even send silver to my big sis. All righty, Vernon.
Congrats to Vernon.
I've got Vernon's address unless he's moved. Boom. We got his address. All righty, guys. Once real quick before we go. We've got Silver Paws on at 11:45, doing the Wounded Warriors Project auctions. I'll be going over there and definitely doing a $5 donation for to have a chance to win that Charlie Brown silver. I have to show that to Denise. She's going to love that Charlie Brown silver. And then we got Nick and Chappie on at noon, and we know Mr. Marlin's on every day. So there we go, guys. It's 11:30, sir.
All right.
I'm not sure why Charlie's still laughing. I don't know. People just laugh. You guys are just laughing at me. I'm gonna go.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are. You're sitting there with that shit.
No, man. It's not like you're like, yeah, guy. Yeah.
I wasn't doing it like that. I was all happy. I was all
Wow,
happy.
the colors, man. The colors.
No, man.
You guys in chat, we'll catch you guys next Saturday. You guys go check out Silver Paws today.
Dave's not here. All righty, guys. See you over pauses.
All right, man. We'll see you guys later.